Hello and welcome to Cross Stitching with Nessa. Hello to all new people and welcome back to my regular people. This is a channel where I show what I've been working on for the last fortnight. It has been all cross stitching this fortnight as the Big Bash has started. It started the day after I filmed last time, so it's been a full 2 weeks and there has been, I believe, 18 games played. By the end of today it'll be halfway through the competition, as in games wise. So yeah, so let's get to it. I have worked on 10 WIPs this fortnight. In them 10 WIPs I have finished one, and I have done 7,663 stitches over that time, which I am rapt about. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm not going to go through every single game and what runs they've had and that. I am just going to say the total stitches that I needed to do on them and the stitches that I did do on them, and I'll tell you which goes with which. Okay, so let's get started with the finish. I worked on this the day of the first game. So I got this finished when the first game was playing. I did put in, to finish it off, 935 stitches. So it was getting there anyway, but you know, sorry if you can't see it, the light's a bit meh. Might be better, I don't know. It's not the greatest thing. Don't know if that helps any at all, but there you go. It is a finish. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know if I want to do it into a quilt with some of the others, or just do a pillow or even a flat fold. I don't know yet. It's going into the box at the moment. That is Anne and Green Gables, done by Soda Stitch. That's what it looks like. Yeah, love it. Okay, one down. Okay, so for the first, these are not in order that they were stitched or order of anything, it was just how I picked them up. So this was, excuse me, this WIP is for Sydney Sixers. It is the Season Girls. I will put a cover up on what it's going to look like. It is a Soda Stitch WIP. It is done on 28 count, I think platinum. I think it's platinum linen, and I will put up a thing of where it began before the competition started, and this is where it is now, so hopefully you can see that okay. I put in 599 stitches, and the stitches I needed for the Big Bash was 448 stitches. So I'm in front with this one, and I am in front with a couple, but not by much. They will soon change. English hard. Okay, so that is where I got to with this, and this is where it is for the whole thing. So I've still got, once I've done this one, I've still got one more to do, but that is what they're looking like now. Yeah. love it. Okay, this is done in a bag made by me, I believe. Yes. Little foxies. Cute little foxies. I know it really doesn't go with them, but it is what it is. Okay, the next WIP that I worked on is for Melbourne Renegades. It is Miss Cherry Blossom. It is a Mirabilia. This is this is the closest fancy lady to a finish that I have. I'll show you where I worked on first, and then I'll show you the rest of it. Okay, so Miss Cherry Blossom got worked on filling in all the little bits in here. Push this down a little bit more. I don't know if you can see that. It is light pink. Yeah, so it worked. You will see the before and after, like before pictures and what it looks like now. I did put in 527 stitches into it. This is for the Melbourne Renegades. I needed 658. I put 527 in, so I still need over 100 stitches into it, which is fine. The next time I pick it up, it'll go into it. And I'm pretty sure one of these are the ones that played today, maybe. Or was that last night? Yeah. It is done on a, what is it? A antique white? No it isn't. It's on fairy dust linen. 28 or 32. So this is what she looks like. This is all beaded and everything. From like her shoulder up is all 100% done with the back stitching and beading, and the rest is getting done. the rest of the dress is about, I don't know, this far. So really it's not much, but it is. Because they're big. You don't realise it until you're actually stitching it, how big they actually are. But that's what she is. She's coming along. I'm happy with that. Oh, sorry about the banging. That will come out again very soon when they play. Okay, this is housed in a bag done by my friend CJ. Cherry blossoms, absolutely perfect. Love it, love it. Okay, so this next one is one of my stamped kits that I do. I do have a sale going with Kristina from Journals and Stitches. I really hope that's right. I'm pretty sure it is. I will put anyone that I mention, I'll put links and everything down below if they've got a shop, a channel, whatever, and any Facebook stuff I'll link down below as well. Okay, so I will put it. Okay, so it's Cartoon Town. I will put a cover up here, and I will do the starting photo because I'm pretty sure I have one. I think I have one for every single one, hopefully. If not, I apologize. Okay, so this one is used for Adelaide Strikers. They did 421 runs, and I did 613 stitches. So I have been working row by row, like 10, 20. So I've been working on the 10 to 20. And as you can see, some of them have spilt over into the 30. But I've only got like a couple of bits, like this bit here, and this bit here, and this bit here, to fill in to have a full row. You can't really see, but I'll flip it over. Okay, this is a kit done by Monalisa. I got it through Dreamstitch. I do have a 5% off code I'll put down below if anyone's interested in getting anything from them. They are pretty good. They are like a umbrella site where you can get multiple different brands from them, and and Monalisa, I absolutely love their stuff. That's what I've done. It is going to be huge. It is rolled up because I do it in hand. It's easier for me for these ones to do it in hand. Yeah. So I don't even know if I said any of the stuff that I needed to say. So it is done by for Adelaide Strikers. I did 613 stitches. So I've got a leeway of like nearly 200 stitches before I have to stitch on it again. But I like picking it up. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be in front with that one the whole competition. It is housed in a big bag done by Sharon. Yeah, love these bags. They're huge. You can fit the whole kit in it. Like, it's got everything in it. Okay, so that's another one. I don't know how many I've gone through. I think I've got 6 left to show yous, and we're 12 minutes in, so this could be a quick one. I say that, and I'll turn around, it's 50 minutes. Okay, so let's get to the next one. If I've missed any information, I will try and put it in editing. If I forget it, I am sorry. But, I'm trying to get this done before it gets too hot. And it's like, 6 in the morning, and it's already hot. So, anyway, this next one is, which one is it? That one. It is done for the Melbourne Stars. It is, I'm looking at it, and Christmas Cats, done by Satsuma Street. I will put a cover here, and where it was when it started the competition, and here it is now. So this is very obviously being worked on. I think this is what I've done so far. I don't know how far I was up with that, but yeah. So I'm just working in one colour at the moment and just bringing it down. I think that's the end of the tree, I believe. And then there's presents and everything here, but I believe that's the end of the tree. Okay, so I have put in 509 stitches, I believe. Yes, 509 stitches. The stars needed 717, so I still have to put about 200 stitches into it. I was going to pick this up yesterday, but a lot of things happened and I don't really think I stitched that much. No, I got my Cricut cutter and I sort of got sidetracked. So yes, it is stitched on everything called for, or with everything called for. So this is, I believe, 32 or 28 count Christmas red linen. It is done with DMC. It has got a little stamped needle minder that is done by, I think it was in Crafty Emily's. Is it one of the monthly ones, or out of her Advent ones? One of them. So yes, go check her out. Love the stuff. Okay, so I think I've settled everything. I feel like I'm a bit buh today, so yeah. Excuse me for that. Okay, so that is that. I will be most probably picking this one up today. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. It is housed in a bag done by CJ. Christmas cat. I know what I'm picking up without even thinking about it with this one. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So this is, I think the next 5 are fan favourites, I guess. Excuse me. You know, when you start doing your videos, yeah, your nose gets itchy out of nowhere. Okay, this one is done for Brisbane Heat. It is Birthstone Gnomes. Yeah, it is a soda stitch. I'll put in the cover and where it was when it started, and here is where I am with this one. So this is the, I don't know which month it is, hang on. Is it not September? August. August. August it is. Oh my god, I feel like I'm everywhere today, sorry. Okay, so I needed to put in 549 stitches. I put in 548 stitches. So I owe this piece a stitch, which that can wait. Alright, so sorry. Hopefully you can see that okay. That's what I stitched on, appeared. This is what it is now. So I've done 4 out of the 12, working on the 5th one. It is stitched on, I didn't say this, it's stitched on 14 count Ada, done by Sharon. If you want a close up of the other ones, I still need to back stitch this one and this one, but I'll come back to that. I'm over back stitching and you'll see why when we get to it. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind back stitching, but it's a lot. October one and the other one. Alright. Yeah, 550 stitches was put into it, and I'm pretty much up to date with that one. It is housed in a gnome bag done by CJ. Love it. Okay, the next one is a combination of 14 free patterns. The Disney ones, it's Disney Girls and Friends I call it, because you have the Disney, I'm not going to say princesses because they're not all princesses, or they're not all princesses. And they have little friends, so yeah, that's what I'm sticking to it. Okay, I have finished the charting, so the cover sheet should be what it will look like now. And I was iffing about putting like Disney in the corner and like a Mickey Mouse head or something like that in the other corner. But when I was designing it, it's like, no, it just looks weird. So right now, it is what you see is what's gonna be stitched. Okay, so Disney Girls is for Perth Scorchers. It is done on a piece of this crafty Laine piece. It's a 28 count Lagana. It might be what is it? Monaco? No, Lagana. Yeah, it was a fabric of the month last year. I believe it was maybe November's or October's, because she does it by monthly. I don't know, it's one of those ones, because then you get a Christmas one. So October, then again I could be wrong. Yeah, anyway, it's irrelevant. Crafty Laine, I'll put her links down the bottom. Awesome fabric. Okay, I put in 500, no, I needed 564 stitches put in. I did 677 stitches, so I did like 100 more, because I wanted to finish off the blue in the dress, get that finished off. And yes, I know, I still haven't finished this one. Again, I was too lazy. I was in the spot and I didn't want to move, because I think it was the day where my back was hurting or something. Yeah, it is what it is. So I got that colour and just went to town. I had white and that colour because I was using it in I believe one of the others the same day, so I just went to town and put in, yeah, I think it was like 400 stitches in that day that I stitched. Okay, I am rambling and I don't even know what I've said. So this is done for, and I know I've said it, Sydney, no it's not, Perth Scorchers. Needed to do 564. I did do 677 stitches. Yeah, this is a hot mess express. As Stitch with Liz says. But yeah, that's what it feels like today, so I am so sorry. Okay, that is where Disney Girls and Friends is. And I close. Sorry about the zippers if you can hear them. I know some people get annoyed with them. Okay, this is a bag done by me. It was housing something completely different at one point. Okay, so I think there's like 3 left to do. Alright, this one is and I can This is a GeckoRouge. It is Panda. The art is done by Lorna and Laine, and the kit was put together and charted by GeckoRouge. I do have a few of her kits in the boxes in there, but this is the one that I really want to get to. Okay, the last time we spoke, I said I'm going to stay in the area that, where were we? This here, in the area that I started, and try and get them ones done. I did not, and you'll see, and you'll see where I got to. I don't know which side's which. I worked on this side. This side. Okay, so Panda is stitched for, what is it? Hobart Hurricanes. The Hurricanes got 692 runs. That's how many stitches I needed, because I am doing one. I worked out I'm doing 1 stitch per run and 5 stitches per wicket. I did try and do what Sharon's doing and doing 2 per run and 10 per wicket, but that got crazy and I felt like I was getting like over a bit, so I'm like, no. If I'm gonna get through this competition, I need to just go, alright, stick to this over this many. It had changed. Trust me, it had changed what I was doing from when I done the plans video to the first week. Is like, I'm just gonna take 4 of these and work on them. No, I'll stick to what I'm doing. I do want to get stitches into the pieces that I've done, that I picked. So we settled with 1 and 5. Alright, so here is where Panda is now. So as you can see, where I had been stitching, which is down here, I'm sorry if you can't see that, yeah, I left that behind, and I worked on the leaves. Got a couple of them. I'm like, you know what? Black needed to be filled in, so I filled in the black that needed to be down here, and I'm like, I'm just going to go up and work my squares in. So, outlined, triple checked and stitched in where they needed to go, because this is the part where I stuffed up on with the first time I did it. Yes, this is not a fabric done by GeckoRouge. It is a restart that I did on fabric dyed by Sharon. It is 14 or 6. It's 14 count Ada, and I am loving it more on this than I was on the just the gridded stuff. Mind you, the one that I did on the original, I did like 6,000 stitches before I realized that I completely stuffed up, not on one spot but in multiples. So I'm happy that I restarted, and yeah. Did I say how much I did? Okay, so 692 stitches needed to be put into it. I put in 699 stitches. So all of this wasn't here. So yes, you can see where I have done things. I'm loving the coverage on it. I need to put in stitches here and a couple here, but they're ones that sort of like they're scattered across, so, and I didn't want to stuff up any counting. So when I get, because it goes up and across the ear, so once I get the ear done, I'll come back and go and get it across. Yes, so that is done. It is housed, when it's not in this, it is housed in a bag done by me, which is pretty, I think it works out with the panda and the bamboos. So hopefully I said everything that I needed to say on it. Yeah, this is what, 13 minutes in, and it's a hot mess, but we keep going because we've got 2 more to go. Okay, this one now is very noticeably different. It is a pointed fifth. It's designed by Long Dog Samplers. I am using it for the Sydney Thunders, and Sydney Thunders has been going crazy. They've done 801 runs, which is like double some of them. I have put in 861 stitches into it, so I am up 60 stitches, so that's okay. And I will show you what it looks like. The cover, where it started, and where it is now. So as you can see, very noticeably different. I filled in this bit, I worked in this bit, and this bit. I don't know if I'd had this bit done. I'm not sure. No, I might not have. I know I worked this in a little bit here, and I did this yesterday. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but it is coming along. I think I'll continue to work across and down. I'll work in the next arch. What I think I will do though is I'll do the back stitching as I go, I think, because I don't want to get like too far and go because back stitching on these can be a lot. There might not be a lot, I'm not sure. I need to look at the pattern. But yeah, I know there's like something here that needs to be back stitched. Then again, I might do the 2 columns, because that's what I'm doing, the 2 columns and bringing it down. That's what I decided. And then work in the back stitching, go across, do the 2 columns, back stitching. That's what I might do. But this is what she's looking like now. I am absolutely loving the way my colours are changing in. Yes, some of them you can see where it's, but you know what? I'm the one that's going to be looking at it, and I'm good with it. I did get the idea for the rainbow from Crafty Emily. Yeah, but as if you go see hers, because she's done, I don't know, like 90% of it, so, or around that, feels like a minimum of like 80%, I'm pretty sure. She's only got like the corner down here, I believe. I could be completely wrong and thinking of the wrong person, but yeah, hers is different. I think she's using a 12 stuff on here, like in the main squares, and hers started in like, I don't know what colours she started in. I'm blanking. But not these colours. Anyway, it is done on antique white Lugana 28 count. I will put a photo up of my colours that I picked out, and took a whole day to work out which ones I wanted and take it down. to that the count that I have. I'm doing, what is it? I think 16 colours. I'm doing 20 rows of the colour, and then 2 blend colours, 2 blended from the top to the next one. Yeah, I think the only thing is the last colour is like 3 extra rows of the same colour, which wouldn't be that noticeable. This is housed in a vinyl front bag done by GeckoRouge. If she ever gets into bag making again, I know she's been busy. Yeah, go check her out, because the hell are good. Like, if she wasn't over in the States, I would get them all the time. But yeah, absolutely check her out. And I'm pretty sure I say that every Flosstube. So we're down to the lucky last and everyone's favourite one. Okay, so this is the one that I worked on the most. I use this one for the wickets as well as gridiron grind. So it's got a lot of stitches in. A lot of stitches. Okay, sewing cats. It is done by Sew to Stitch, as half of my things are. Here is the cover for anyone that doesn't know what I'm talking about. Here is where it was when the competition started. And here it is now. So the bottom shelf is done. Back stitching and all. Well, actually, I lie. This one here needs like a dark pink, but the cat that's like just above here, his little pads are the same colour. So I'm going to wait until I get there to finish this off. But that is the only thing that needed to be done for the last row. And as you can see, I started up on the scissors. Okay, I got 2,040 stitches into it, which is cross stitching and back stitching. So don't go, how the hell did I do that? It's back stitching as well. I count back stitching. Our group Fun Cross Stitch counts it. So if you're in any of the games that we play, count your back stitches, because they count. So yeah, absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So it is done on the 28 count. Mint Splash Zweigart. It is Lugana. Yeah. Like I said, it's done for the wickets, for the Big Bash, and gridiron grind. Yeah, my team decided to get 41 points in. Like, don't get me wrong, awesome as a game, but when you're when you're stitching things with them, it's not so good. Well, it is, it's fine. That alone was 820 stitches that I needed to put into it. It is done. It is housed, I mean, in a bag done by Sharon, which is, I know which one this is without even looking in it. Okay, so that is all my stitching. Alright, going forward, today's the 22nd of November. My next one will be the 6th of December. Holy shit. That's crazy. It's already December. This year's gone way too quick. It's been a year since we dropped the holiday game, and that's just crazy. That doesn't, yeah, that's that's crazy fast. Okay, yeah, so the 6th of December will be the next, either 6th or the 5th, Friday or the Saturday, will be the next Flosstube. That still has, what, one more week left of the big bash for the females, because the next Saturday will be the final for the females, and then the males start. With the males, I think it's going to be a little bit easier because they literally do one game every day, and I think there's maybe two, where there's two. I could be wrong, but that's what I looked at the other day when I was doing the tracker. I did a tracker for both males and females. So if you are following us and doing the game, go check out the tracker. I do try and keep it up to date with the scores. All you have to do is copy it onto your computer or devices and add in the stitches done, and then the rest will do itself. I think that's it. I ramble way too much at the end of these things. Oh no, I'll still do my shout outs with my normal people that I go watch. Sharon, Fun with Cross Stitch. I do Kristina at Journals and Stitches. Amanda's Stitching Panda. She does fortnightly. She does it the Wednesday before mine, so hers come out a couple of days before mine come out. Yeah. With Kristina, she does it monthly. And Sharon, at the moment, she is doing it weekly I think she's doing it weekly throughout the Big Bash competition. And then if everyone likes it, she'll continue to do it that way. If not, she'll go back to the fortnightly. I think that's what she said. If I'm wrong, Sharon, put the stuff down below. Yeah, I will continue using the 9 WIPs that I am, so hopefully you don't get bored on what I am stitching at the moment. I'll be doing that until the end of the Big Bash, and then that's when we do our 20 WIPs for next year. So I'll actually do a wheel. It'll be mixed up every month, because I think I'm going to, and I think Sharon's doing the same, I can't remember, putting in the 20 WIPs on a wheel, spinning for 10, doing them for 2 weeks, and then the rest of the 10, like the 10 that's left, will be for the next 2 weeks. So you already know what you're going to get for the month once it's spun. My aim for every piece that's on there is 6,000 stitches. If I finished anything in that time, then I don't know yet if I'll pick a new one to replace it, or just allocate another WIP for the rest of the stitches. Yeah. Okay, I have rambled on way too much, and I'm at 50 minutes. What the hell? Okay, so do the normal. No, there's no live updates. I just had a normal fortnight, I guess. Busy, but yeah. I've got surgical appointment Friday coming. I'll see when I get booked in. I don't think I'll get booked in until next year, to be honest, and that's fine with me, unless there's an emergency and then they have to do it. I think that's what I'm looking at next year. I don't know, I think that's it. I always stuff up at the end of these, so yeah, hopefully everything that I said made sense with the games and the points needed, the stitches that I've done. I will put information next to my head when I show you anyway, so if I do forget to say it, it will be like here. Not on this, but on the parts when I'm showing you. Yeah, okay, so do all the Flosstube things. Subscribe if you like the crazy that you see, because this is normal. Yeah, subscribe, like, comment. I read everything and I try and comment back. Yeah, like I said, any shout outs that I've done to anyone, I will put their stuff down below. And that's about it. I will see you in 2 weeks, which is the 6th of December. Oh, actually, if mine 6th, 20th, no, never mind, it doesn't hit over Christmas. My last one will be on the 20th before Christmas, and then back on the 3rd. So never mind. All my holidays are free from recording anyway. Alright guys, I will let you go. Have an awesome 2 weeks and happy stitching. Bye.